Radhe Radhe mere bhaiyo. Today I am going to solve a new question of Leetcode, that is 485, maximum consecutive ones. So question is saying, given a binary array nums, return the maximum number of consecutive ones in the array. You have to return the maximum number of consecutive one in an array. As you can see in this example, 1 and 1, 2 times it is consecutive. And here after this 0 comes, so it cannot be a consecutive. So here 2. Now after this 1, 2 and 3, 3 times 1 continuously came, so 3 size. So what is the maximum among these 2 and 3? So return 3 will be the answer. Second test case, as you can see, 1 is till here 1 is maximum consecutive, then 0 came, you cannot include this. Again when you start from here 1 and 1, 2 are consecutive, so now till here 2 is the maximum. After that only 1, so among all these only 2 is the maximum. So I hope you understand the question. I will take another test case to explain you. Let's see. Yeah, so 1 0 0 1 1 1 0 1 1 1 1. Okay, so as this is the given array, right? So as you can see, maximum consecutive one means the occurrence of one should be continuous. You cannot include 0 in between, right? So how it will goes, see, 1 is there for till now. Maximum consecutive, I will take a maximum consecutive one is what? 1, only one time. Now it comes 0, so you cannot include this length as a maximum consecutive one because 0 comes here. Okay, so till now max is, but count again. You started with count 0. Count 0 means maximum consecutive one was 0 first. Then when you comes here 1, count is incremented to 1. When you come to 0, you cannot include this, so you will discard this count as again 0. When you come to here 0, again you cannot take this, but you start from here only. As you can see, 1 2 3, 3 continuous one came. So till now what you can say, what is the maximum consecutive one? 3 till now. And after this 0 comes, so you cannot increment 3 now because 0 comes. Again you can start from here only. So as you can see, 4 consecutive ones are there, so you can say maximum till now. Before this what was the consecutive? 3, but now when you ended up, you come up with a 4 consecutive one, so you can increment this as a 4 and you can return simply 4. For this answer will be 4. So I hope you understand the question. Now when I was explaining the answer, I already told you a little bit of intuition and approach. So let's move further. So as the given test case was this 0 0 1 2, sorry, as it is a binary sub array, so only 1 and 0 will be there, right? So this is the array. So what you can think of as it, I think probably you got the idea what I told you. So as you can see, like when you are going counting 1, you only care about 1. If 1 comes, you will simply count at maximum 1. Maximum consecutive one was starting at what? 0. And the maxi is what? Like till what is the maximum consecutive one you have got? Till now you have nothing got. So when you are here at here, so if you see this is a 1, right? So we'll simply increment 1 because I saw only 1. Now when it comes to 0, is it good to carry this one afterwards? Because if you go to here, I mean, let's ignore this 3 0. If you go to here, what is the maximum consecutive one till here? Nothing, because after 1 all 3 were 0. So you cannot include this one as your maximum consecutive one because in between 0 is coming, so it won't be maximum consecutive one. So whenever you got 0, you need to discard your maximum consecutive one to 0, because and before discarding is you need to update this maximum, because like when you comes to 0, you got 3 maximum consecutive ones. So there is a probability that these 3 can be your answer at the end, because maybe the array string is like this only. So what is the maximum consecutive one? 3. So you need, before you discard the maximum consecutive one to 0, you need to store in somewhere, so that maybe it can be answer in future, right? So better to store in somewhere. So I will store in the maxi. So till here what is the maximum? 1. I will already stored. So when it comes to 0, I will do nothing. I will just go When it comes to 1, again I will start 1 as a 1, right? Again I comes to 1. Okay, so I will increment 1. Again I comes to 1, I will increment 1. Again when I comes to 1, I will increment 1. But when I comes to 0, as you can see, maximum consecutive 1 breaks because 0 comes. So what I told you, because these 4 were the maximum consecutive 1 and this can be your answer, so you need to store somewhere. So whenever you face a 0, keep those previous maximum consecutive 1 in somewhere. So what I will do, in maxi, first consecutive 1 was what? 1. Now I will remove this and I will put as 4 because maximum I got 4. And I will also discard the 1 as 0, means after this the one in which I was counting the occurrence of 1, I will decrement as and marked as 0, because after this only 0 comes, so you cannot keep those variable 1 as a starting only, right? So again I will come to 0, 1 as 0. Again if you come to here, as you can see 1 is there, so I will increment 1 as a increment 1 again as a 1. Again I comes to here 1 as 2, 1 as 3. So as you can see, when I comes to 0, I need to see whether I have stored or not. So whenever I will see, I am seeing maximum is already 4, means I have got something greater than this already, so I do not need to store it, because at maximum I have already stored and I to return that only. So I will not store this because 4 will be the maximum, and at the end answer you can return 4. So I hope you understand the approach and intuition. So let me write the code how you can think. First, what I told you. First, you have to take maxi, in which you will store the maximum consecutive until now, and 1 is 0, means in which you will increment the 1 whenever you will face 1. So you will run a loop till I less than array dot size, right? I plus plus. So if somewhere you got array of I is equals to 1, means you have to increment those 1, means you got. Else otherwise whenever you got 0, means you have to break, means now your consecutive 1 rule is break. So what you have to do, you have to update in the max, because this maximum consecutive 1 can be your answer. So already if maxi had something greater, you will not update, otherwise update. So you will compare whether the current one is greater than the previous one, it will automatical. And after this what you have to do, you have to decrement 1 as 0, because your maximum consecutive 1 breaks. Now whenever you will face 1, you have to start from a starting only and at the end return maxi. So as I was not good today, that's why I take bit easy problem, but it's also a famous problem. Like 2.6 minutes summation of this question is already there on Leetcode. So I hope you understand the question as well as intuition. So I'll be attaching the code link to the description. So I'll be meeting in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye. Jai Shri Ram.